Hello. Grand Rising, buenos dias, buenos noches, or good day. And welcome to Movement with Kesia. I am Kesia. I am a Reiki practitioner. I am a Black woman. I am a yoga teacher and student. And I'm a birth worker. And I'm the creator of Movement with Kesia. In this class, it's where we stop, we take a breath, we set an intention, and we do some movement to get either our day started or to get it wound down. You know, honestly, I have been really enjoying being able to fuse my yoga practice and the fact that I like to constantly move and I really like to vibe out in class. So I created this. I am a huge music little person. Music is very healing for me. So I decided, why not combine music and movement? And that's how we got here. I only have 2 rules in this class, and that is to never compare yourself to myself or to anyone else. This is your practice. It is how you are deciding to show up today in class. Second rule, try your absolute best. Put your best foot forward. Or put whatever foot forward. Whichever you choose. Whether it's your best or it's whatever energy you have for today. During our practice, if you have any feelings that come up that are uncomfortable or a movement is just a little bit too intense for you, do know that you can always return to breath. Always. Always, always. So, today's intention is to enjoy the vibes. Please allow yourself to really enjoy the movement, enjoy the music. If there is music that is in this playlist that you absolutely love, please feel free to sing and move freely. This practice is all about you and how you are deciding to show up today. So, to kick off our practice, we're going to check in with ourselves. And that means we're going to get into a comfortable seated position. Whether you want to cross your legs, push your legs out in front of you, or if you feel called to bend your right knee in front of you and bend that left leg behind you, do whatever you feel called to do. Today, I am going to be stretching out my legs out in front of me. You can choose to place those hands on top of your knees or to the side of you or in between. Whatever you feel called to do today. Slowly relax your shoulders, sinking into the ground, slowly closing your eyes, and taking in a breath. Exhale and release. Slowly inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Slowly inhale once again through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Once again, slowly inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Slowly inhale through the nose, sending that energy all the way up to the top of your head. Exhale through the mouth, sending that energy down to the root, into the ground. Inhale through the nose. Inhale, sending that energy all the way up to the crown. Exhale through the mouth, sending that energy down to the root and into the ground. Inhale through the nose, sending the energy all the way up to the crown. Exhale through the mouth, sending the energy down to the root. And as you're slowly stepping out of checking in with yourself, slowly open your eyes and bring yourself back into the space. As you can see, I have some beautiful crystals here with me. I have some selenite, I have some malachite, I have some rose quartz. I have a couple pieces of rose quartz. I have it in tumbled and in raw. I have a beautiful new piece of garnet that I just got from Meditative Ebor. I have fluorite, amethyst, sodalite, clear quartz, and desert rose selenite. I love to bring crystals inside of my movement practice, just in case if I need a little boost. And I need to do some energetic healing using crystals. So I love to take a piece of selenite and I use it to cleanse my aura, cleanse any energy that I may be carrying into my practice that doesn't belong to me. So how we checked in with ourselves intentionally, you can take that selenite and place it at the top of your head, slowly affirming yourself, saying that you're releasing any negative energy that you may be carrying, releasing any energy that's not yours, allowing the crystal to absorb any energy that you may be carrying. Energy that's not yours. Slowly affirming abundance and prosperity and positivity. Placing it under your hands, at your palms. Cleansing your aura. Going across those hips, putting under those feet. And so now we're moving on to my favorite part of the practice. We're going into movement. And what we're going to do, starting off, we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. Slowly placing those hands on the tops of those knees. We're going to start with some shoulder rolls. So go ahead and shift those shoulders. Comfortably moving. Allowing yourself to be fluid. If you feel called to go by the beat, go ahead and do that. If you just want to just go at your own pace, go ahead and switch the direction. Go ahead and feeling that stretch in those shoulders, allowing yourself to be fluid and moving freely. There we go. Slowly relaxing those shoulders, rolling them down and back. Slowly inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Going back to those shoulder rolls. Allowing your shoulders to move and shift. Allowing your body to rock from left to right. Opposite direction. There bring yourself back to center. Roll those shoulders down and back. Slowly inhale. Exhale. Slowly inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. So we're going to go ahead and move those shoulders once again. Allowing yourself to move and warm up. Opposite direction. There we go. Up, down, roll those shoulders down. Slowly walking those hands up, past the thighs. Taking your time and touching yourself intentionally. Going ahead and past that belly, past that chest. Slowly raising those hands all the way up, allowing your body to move. Don't feel like you need to be super still in this practice. Do know that you have all the room to move freely. Slowly bring those hands down. Moving your body from left to right, going past the face, going past the neck, going past the chest, going past the belly, bringing those hands back to the tops of those knees, rolling those shoulders. One more time. Opposite direction. There we go. Roll those shoulders up and down. There we go. Now we're going to slowly turn ourselves to the side. Put those legs out straight in front of you. Adjusting into your seat. Relaxing your shoulders down and back. There we go. Now slowly taking those hands up. Using those hands and touch the thighs. Going past the belly, past the chest. Bringing those hands past the face. Going all the way up. Stretching all the way up. Dropping that chest down for forward fold. Taking those hands to grab the bottom of those feet. Feeling that stretch in your back. Release those hands. Slowly walk those hands past the knees, past the thighs. Taking your time, being intentional. Going past the belly, past the chest. Past the heart, past the throat, past the face. Reaching all the way up. Folding forward. Slowly walking those hands back. Past the knees, past the thighs. Going past the belly, past the chest. Going past the throat, past the face. Raising those hands as high as you can. Dropping that belly down. Forward fold. Slowly release those hands, going past those legs, past those knees, past those thighs, past the belly, taking your time, going past the chest, past the heart space, past the face, raising your hands as high as you can, bringing those hands up, dropping them slowly down to the side. Feeling for the ground behind you. Go ahead and bend those knees, bringing those feet flat down to the mat. Go ahead and take those hands and grab for those opposite elbows, grabbing for the wrist, bringing your head in between your knees. Slowly release those hands, putting them out to the side, raising those hands all the way up, allowing yourself to move freely. Go ahead and drop those legs down, moving those hands freely, moving those shoulders however you feel, moving your body to feel as close as you can be, however you feel. You desire to move, to connect with your body. If you feel called to twist, if you feel called to move your body in different shapes, please honor that movement. Allow yourself to get up, take up space. Go ahead and place those hands on those hips. Here we go. Now we're going to make some circles with those hips. So go ahead and drop those knees just a little bit into a nice comfortable squatting position. Take those hands on those hips. Go ahead and make circles. Slowly, being intentional with the shapes that you're making. You make a full circle, go in the opposite direction, allowing your shoulders to move, pushing your chest out, putting your back out, moving in the opposite direction, taking your time, allowing yourself to be free, opposite direction. There we go. If you feel called to go a little bit lower, please do that. Please honor that. Raising those hands all the way up. Swaying those hips from left to right. There we go. Dropping those hands all the way down. Placing those hands on the hips once again. There we go. Make those circles. Drop those knees if you feel called to, or stay in the same position. Let's go in the opposite direction. Coming back up. Bring those hands all the way up. Allowing those hips to move. Allowing yourself to move. There we go. Drop those hands all the way down. Bring them down to the hips. There we go. Circles. Feeling those hips warm up. Feeling your back warm up. There we go. Opposite direction. There we go. was in the zone. I didn't even see all that. So now we're going to go ahead and you can turn to the side of your yoga mat. There we go. Raise those hands all the way up. Reaching as high as you can. You can come on your tippy toes if you feel called to. Come all the way down. Bring those palms all the way down. Inhale, bring your hands all the way up. Bring yourself off the mat on those tippy toes. Go ahead and drop down to your mat, bringing those arms up. Bringing those arms down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Now we're going to go ahead and slowly bend at the waist. Bringing those hands down to your mat, walking them forward, flat down on the mat. You're making your body an upside down letter V. There we go. Go ahead for your first downward dog. Don't worry about bringing your heels down to the mat. That's not what it's about. It's about acknowledging the first downward dog you've done today in your practice. So we're going to go ahead and drop those knees down to the mat. Keep those toes curled. We're going to slowly bend those elbows. You're going to bring those arms tucked to the side. Slowly bring yourself down for a chaturanga. Going up. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and curl those toes. Bring yourself all the way up for a downward dog. Once again, go ahead and walk those dogs. You can go ahead and bend the knees. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and slowly walk those feet to your hands. Slowly inhale, raising yourself off of your mat, bringing those hands all the way up, bending those knees into a comfortable chair position. Go ahead, sit down. Go ahead and straighten those legs, bringing those palms flat down to the mat. Once again, slowly walking those hands behind you into a plank. Drop those knees down. There we go. We're going to go ahead and tuck once again. Bring yourself down. Dropping those legs down. Tops of those thighs down to your mat. Now you're going to slowly bring your pelvis down to the mat. So slowly looking straight ahead. I want you to feel that extra stretch in your back. Slowly looking up at the ceiling. Slowly bringing that head all the way down. Slowly raising your head up, forward. Slowly inhale. Exhale, turn your head to the right. Inhale. Exhale, bring your head back to center. Inhale. Look over to the left. Exhale. Slowly inhale. Exhale, turn your head back to center. Now we're going to go ahead and roll ourselves over one more time into a child's pose, bringing those big toes together, bringing that chest down to your mat, bringing those forearms down to your mat. choosing to either put your chin to the mat, your side of your face to the mat, or your forehead, whatever you feel called to do today in your practice. Slowly walk those hands back to you. Slowly bringing those hands to the side, stretching out as wide as you can. Bring those hands together, hugging yourself around to the side, hugging yourself as tight as you can. Slowly widening those, making your hands as wide as you can. Fly like a bird. Bring those hands around yourself. Give yourself a nice, comfortable hug. Feel free to rock from left to right. Taking all the blessings that you have in your life. Taking all the abundance that you have into your life. Stretch out, expand, and take up space. One more time, hug yourself. Sway from left to right. Taking all the blessings, all the abundance, the prosperity that's in your life. Stretching out, taking up space, being free, and expanding like a bird. There we go. Hugging yourself once again. Swaying from left to right. Releasing those hands down to the side. Putting those legs out in front of you. And laying flat onto your mat. If you have a pillow with you in your space nearby, please feel free to put it under your head or wherever you want to feel some extra comfort while you get into a comfortable Shavasana. Laying your palms flat down on the mat for grounding and putting your palms up for receiving. I'll be grounding today. Slowly inhale, exhale, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, slowly inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Slowly inhaling through the nose, sending that energy all the way up to the crown. Exhale the mouth, sending that energy down to the root. Slowly inhale, sending that energy all the way up to the crown. Exhale through the mouth, sending it down to the root. Slowly inhale through the nose, sending it up to the crown. Exhale through the mouth, sending it down to the root and down to the ground. Slowly taking the time to start to wiggle your toes and moving your fingers. Slowly swing from left to right. And opening your eyes when you feel called to. Slowly raising up from your mat and getting into a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your heart. Taking in all the beautiful energy that you created in this practice and in this space. Taking it for yourself, not giving it to anyone else because you deserve it, because you created it. As always, the light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me and sharing your practice with me. It has truly been an honor. As always, I'm Kesia, and this is Movement.